To Iran now, and the case of Sakineh Ashtiani, the Iranian woman who was already sentenced to death by stoning for adultery and may now have been lashed 99 times for a controversial photograph published by the Times of London newspaper. The photo showed a woman who some say is Ashtiani. She wasn't wearing a headscarf, which is a crime for women in Iran under the current regime. Her son and one lawyer say she was lashed for this, but another lawyer says the report isn't true. Adding to the confusion, the Times of London says the woman in the photo isn't even Ashtiani, that it could have all been a case of mistaken identity. But in its apology, the newspaper says the punishment may have a bigger purpose. Quote, "The Times has apologized for publishing the photograph, which it was given in good faith by Mohammad Mustafai, Miss Ashtiani's former lawyer in Tehran. But as her son, Sajjad Ghaderzad, said yesterday, the photograph is simply a pretext. The regime's purpose is to make Miss Ashtiani suffer for an international campaign to save her that has exposed so much inequity." Let's get more now from CNN Abu Dhabi. Mohammed Jamjoom joins me now live. He's been covering the story of Sakineh Ashtiani really since the beginning. And tell us more on what we know. We discussed a few hours ago just how confusing this all is. Is there any more clarity in this story?
Well, Hala, a short while ago we spoke to Ashtiani's son, Sajjad, and he told us that he believes that his mother was actually flogged. He was told by a woman who had been in the same prison in Tabriz as Ashtiani once she was released that his mother had been flogged and that his mother told this woman upon her release to seek out Ashtiani's son, wanted Ashtiani's son to know this. Now, ostensibly, the reason why she was lashed, or the reason that he believes she was lashed, is because of this case of mistaken identity, this picture that appeared in the Times of London that was not her, because as you said, in Iran, it is a crime for a woman not to have her head covered. Sajjad mentioned to us that according to this woman, his mother had said that officials came to her once this article was out there, once this picture was released in the prison, and they asked her about it, and they said, "Is this you?" She hadn't seen the article. She did not know that there was a picture of a woman with her head that was uncovered, and she said it probably was me. So because of that, in fact, then they went ahead and they lashed her. They took it as a confession. Now, today, international pressure is growing. We saw a press conference earlier today in Paris in which Foreign Minister Bernard Kouchner had said that France is willing to do whatever they can to help in this case, to help Ashtiani. Here's a little of what Foreign Minister Kouchner had to say.
Really, this is a national case for us, and the President said that France must defend Sakineh. It's a national case and it's a personal case, and I'm making this a personal case, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to save her. If it means going to Tehran, I will go to Tehran.
Again, more international pressure being raised now against Iran. Yesterday, you saw Italy enter the fray. They said they wanted the Iranian government to seek to grant clemency to Ashtiani. Also yesterday, the Vatican made a statement in which they said that the Pope was willing to intervene if asked by other countries. This would be in line with other humanitarian gestures he had done in the past.